What is up, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are finding out what exactly did I do to my arm. It's 5 a.m. It means we have to get up. You guys are getting a sneak peek at the cutesy video with the bedroom counts. First thing at 5 a.m. I do is yell at Athena that she is not in fact the alarm clock. And then I lay in bed for about an hour or two until my body decides that I can wake up. At 5 in the morning, it's nice because I can completely see my dog. It's lit up. I feel completely and utterly safe. I have a door maybe 6 feet away. The public can't even see the dog park, really. There's just literally everything in the way. So no one knows you're out here really messing with your dog. You're safe. I feel very safe as a woman, and I feel like that needed to be in the review. But what I was coming down here to show you is that you can use a bike rack and a wheelchair, and you can hook them to the same thing to save space in a studio. Being able to store both my bike and my wheelchair out here is huge. As you guys might have noticed, I'm not completely dumb. I do have big old locks on both of them, and then there's key parts missing off of the expensive wheelchair, like the legs, the wheels, and all the other fun things. But those things come apart easily enough. So yeah, I just know that now I've rendered the frame unusable except for me, so I'm okay with it hanging. And then this is parking garage level 2. So this is what you're gonna see kind of at night. Cute mama papa. So a key point I want to point out, I cannot or will not be training Mazikeen to touch buttons in this particular elevator. And why is that? Well, I live on floor 13, go Swifties. Secondly, she could damage all of those other buttons. You'll also notice I am working her in a gentle leader. That is part of sports season and sport training, and that's part of why we're awake as well at this early hour in the morning. This is the time of the morning that we would be awake and we would be getting ready to go to shows and trials and everything. And the gentle leader is because she wears a muzzle during trials or pre-trials, not because of what she will do. Hi, good morning. Not because of what I'm afraid. Did you think Mazikeen brought you home a bird? Is that what you think this is? Are you just happy to see us?
I am slightly convinced that this building is just full of just models and pretty people, because it's all the young folks for the most part, and I'm just like, I'll hit the gym after midnight apparently, because I'm not pretty enough to be in the gym right now.
On episode, when moving with pets, sometimes they get stressed and or may have gotten into anything, but I've seen these poops before. She ate the cat food, and these are stress shits. It is currently 1 in the morning. So they make this AOE stuff. Does not like actually lift the poop or anything like it even says. It just eliminates the odors. Alright, odor eliminator wipes versus stress poops. Athena, the commentary at 1 a.m. Neither and I, nor the neighbors, appreciate it. I'm COVID pandemic level tired and have not unpacked my kitchen boxes to know where my actual like carpet cleaner stain remover is. But the dog stuff is unpacked, and this is designed for like when you're out and about and you might not have running water. So you wet them down, you spray it, you wash it, and then you don't need to wet it down again. So I think this could be helpful. Okay, y'all, I was just rereading because it is like 1 in the morning or whatever, and then I couldn't read this because it was too small, even with trying to use my phone to read it or whatever. So it does have a barcode. Scan the barcode, and apparently you're supposed to let this sit for 10 minutes and then like blot with this like color, or like blot with a sponge. Well, I have magic eraser sponges, and I'm gonna try it.
And in the morning and daylight hours and caffeinated brainness, I will get more.
So after scrubbing Mazakine's surprise off the rug, because apparently even service dogs have dramatic mornings, I took a deep breath and I shook off the chaos and reminded myself, this is what resilience looks like.
The knob that faces the closest to the wall is the hot water knob, and you want to turn it towards the faucet to make it warmer. Cold, same concept, just on the left. That's a good girl. Lots of great.
This is a new era for Mazakine and myself, and we're headed into something unforgettable. Our first NFL game, the Texans versus the Minnesota Vikings. But before we hit up the stadium, there's one VIP who needs to be game day ready.
Next up, I use this, especially being one-handed right now. Honey, hi. This comes in presets itself, so I don't have to do much scrubbing. It comes pre-lattered. And then this is from Top Paw for my Petco that I'm using.
There's a new pulse in the air as a fresh quarterback, J.J. McCartney, a stacked coaching staff ranked #1 in the NFL, and a team hungry for redemption. I'm just saying, we might have a few wins. This isn't just football. It's a full-on cultural moment in Minnesota. This season is for new beginnings and fresh takes. Let me put this differently. J.J. McCartney, the rookie quarterback, is stepping up. He's young, hungry, and backed by the #1 ranked coaching staff in the NFL. Think of him like a shelter puppy with potential. He's that pup that the staff handpicked and poured into Marley, with his English McCarthy nurse a knee injury. And by spending hours watching film, and if this quarterback wants to know ball, then he hired a live ball expert. Marley's presence has been a source of comfort and strength for JJ, especially during tough stretches. The Vikings are ready to be underdog risings. With star receiver Jordan Addison suspended for 3 games, Jalen Naylor, a former 6th-round pick, is also stepping onto the turf with something to prove. Football fans are dog fans. The Vikings have embraced their players through their Purple Pups initiative, celebrating the bond between athletes and pets. I also want to introduce you to 3 other new pups: Chrome, Marty, and Apollo. Chrome is a French bulldog owned by player Brian Ashamoa. Marty lives with his owner, Harrison Phillips. My personal favorite was, of course, Patrick Peterson and Kobe, another Belgian Malinois, but unfortunately, they no longer play for the Minnesota Vikings, which is very unfortunate. However, Mazakine has graciously volunteered to fill that void. She's got the attitude, the athleticism, and let's be honest, purple is such a good look against her golden coat. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, the reluctancy. Come in. Come in.
Clean dog later. We got some good wind to dry you off. Letting her do the good old Mother Nature dryer for the second half of that. She always looks so much darker after a good bath. I love it. Here is a quick sneak peek at the apartment. I am waiting on 3 dressers to arrive tomorrow to basically put away that little chunk there in front of that dresser. So then those dressers will go over there, and I will have to do a nice cutesy tour of my place. But there's a cat on my lap and it's dreaming, and so make sure to subscribe so that you tune in Monday at 7 for all of the footage of us at the Minnesota Vikings game.